A civil society group, the Osun Masterminds, has stated that a large number of successful candidates for Imole Youth Corps are members of the People Democratic Party in the state. The group made this call on Friday, January 31st, 2025, during its monthly press conference addressed by its executive director, Professor Wasiu Oyedokun Ali in Osogbo, the capital of Osun State. Professor Oyedokun commended the Osun State government for its plan to reduce youth unemployment through Amatekun and Imole Youth Corps recruitment. He noted that such initiative would provide short to long-term empowerment for successful candidates.
Recruitment into Amatekun Corps and Imole Youth Corps. We commend the Osun State government for its plans to reduce youth unemployment in the state through recruitment into Amatekun Corps and the commencement of the Imole Youth Corps. The plans to recruit into both organizations will not just provide short to long-term empowerment for successful candidates, but it will also serve as a long-term means of human capacity development in our dear state. Our vast population of young unemployed persons has already become a thing of worry for most concerned stakeholders in our society. Such massive recruitment is thus a welcome development. However, as was noted in previous government recruitment of this nature, politics has the capacity to derail whatever good intentions government may claim to have. We are therefore calling on the Osun State government to ensure that the processes of recruitment into both organizations are free and fair to all. Government must remember that it is first government over all Osun indigenes and not play any politics with our collective resources. We have received reports from some quarters that successful candidates being contacted for the Imole Youth Corps are largely members of the People's Democratic Party. This is not acceptable and must be checked immediately. Every Osun indigene and dweller have inalienable rights to enjoy government resources, and nobody should be sidelined in the name of politics, ethnicity, or religion. We also must make it known that there are fears in some quarters that recruitment into both organizations will favor some towns and villages more than the others due to the presence of key government positions in such towns and villages. We strongly advise government to avoid this pitfall, as it has the capacity to rubbish every sincere effort that has been put into the recruitment process. We sincerely hope that the recruitment into both the Amatekun Corps and the Imole Youth Corps will reflect our diversity as a state and promote the tenets of equality and fairness.
Speaking on teachers' recruitment, Professor Oyedokun stated that the group is patiently waiting for the conclusion of the recruitment process, which started before Oyo State commence and conclude its own. He emphasized that the public schools in Osun are in dire need of teachers, and the earlier the government concludes the recruitment process, the better for the ailing educational system.
We have patiently waited for the conclusion of the Osun teachers' recruitment exercise that started months ago. It is noteworthy that the Oyo State government started its recruitment process after the Osun State government commenced her own. Successful candidates have since resumed in Oyo State, while the process in Osun State has continued to drag on. We would love for the Osun State government to clarify when the teachers' recruitment process will be completed and successful candidates issued their employment letters. Public schools in Osun State are in dire need of teachers, and the earlier the Osun State government concludes the recruitment process, the better for our ailing educational system.
Reacting to the ongoing federal civil service recruitment, the town boss raised concern that many interested applicants were unable to apply over 72 hours after the application portal opened.
We received with joy the news of planned recruitment into the federal civil service. We were gladdened by the prospect of some reduction in our unemployment rates and the increased efficiency in the civil servants with the injection of fresh blood. However, we are concerned that almost 72 hours after the news of the recruitment filtered out, a lot of interested persons are still unable to access the application portal. This is beginning to raise suspicion about government sincerity, with fears in many quarters that the portal may just be a decoy to distract non-privileged applicants, while government fills the vacancies through the back door. We call on the Office of the Head of Civil Service of the Federation to immediately ensure accessibility of the registration portal to ensure that an average Nigerian are able to apply. We must also ensure that the recruitment process is free, fair, and equitable. The process must reflect our federal character and prioritize competence.
The group commended the Osun State government for taking steps to permanently resolve the Ifon-Ilobu communal clash.
We must commend the Osun State government for two important steps it has taken to permanently resolve the Ifon-Ilobu communal clash. A, the creation of a buffer zone on the disputed area, and B, the constitution of a resolution committee to find lasting solutions. These two steps should ordinarily provide lasting peace that has eluded the area for so long. However, a few important steps should follow these earlier steps so that lasting peace can be achieved. And as a group, we recommend the following. Number one, the immediate utilization of the buffer zone for any valuable developmental project. Number two, assignment of Amateco calls to the area of permanent surveillance, to the area on permanent surveillance duty for at least the next 1 or 2 years. Number three, immediate gazetting of the buffer zone as a government-owned land. Number four, investigation and prosecution of persons and groups connected to past attacks to serve as deterrent to others. Number five, avoidance of political interference in attempts by the committee to solve the conflict. These steps, if taken, will bring lasting peace to the area.
Abidoye Ayobami reporting for Imole.